After some delays, Fortnitemares 2024 has officially arrived, and it is by far the most packed Fortnitemares we've ever had. It genuinely feels like a whole new season with brand new mythics, free rewards, multiple new POIs, classic modes, and items making their way back into the game, and a genuinely insane amount of collaborations, some of which are a huge surprise that we didn't even see coming. We're going to cover everything you need to know about the Fortnitemares update in this video, so make sure you stick around because we have an actual metric ton of interesting stuff to go over. Hold up though, don't forget I'm an Epic partner, so if you'd like to support the channel, you can use code EAY in the item shop. It's a super short code, only being 3 letters, so it genuinely takes less than a second to put in, and it helps an insane amount towards supporting the content. Thank you so much to those of you out there already using the code, and now without delaying any more, let's get into the actual content. First of all, you may have seen the leaks leading up to this update about Spider-Man x Venom thanks to these Rocket League texture leaks. Around the same time, leakers started reporting a female Spider-Man skin will be coming to the game, and we now know that Spider-Woman is encrypted and set to drop very soon. We're not sure which version of Spider-Woman we'll be seeing yet, so how the skin actually looks is still a surprise currently. Epic has surprised us though with 2 new Venom skins dropping this Fortnitemares that nobody saw coming, those being She-Venom and Agony. These skins will be available to earn for free as part of the upcoming Symbiote Cup on October 22nd, and then will probably come to the item shop later on for anyone who missed their chance with the cup. Something you can check out in game right now though is Fortnitemares. The event is now officially underway with a genuinely massive amount of additions, with Epic upping their game substantially since last Fortnitemares. The island's undergone some major changes, with Mephisto taking over the underworld, turning the water red and changing the vibe of the entire biome. In the center of the map, Reckless Railways has become Freaky Farms, and Brawler's Battleground has become Brawler's Patch, being completely overgrown with vines and pumpkin plants. Also, with the release of this Fortnitemares, we got not only a new cinematic trailer, but also a gameplay trailer showing off a general overview of a lot of new additions to the game, and it really does add to the feeling of this update being like an entire new season with the sheer amount of stuff they've showed off in it. Right at the start, we can see a brand new skin called Andy Fangerson inside the updated restored reels. You can actually earn him right now as part of the new Fortnitemares Lego Battle Pass, alongside a ton of new Halloween themed Lego builds, and of course a Lego version of Andy himself. We also get a nice shot of the new Disney villain skins, specifically Cruella, Maleficent, and Captain Hook. These are the 3 characters that were teased back at D23, so we've known about them for a while, but it's interesting to note that they are in Fortnite's art style rather than Disney's, which is a cool way to bring these characters into the game and have them feel cohesive with other skins. Another addition shown in the trailer is the new Leatherface Chainsaw mythic item. Now this is where me being late making the video comes into advantage, because we've now seen this thing is absolutely broken. The community has found that this thing will go right through builds, meaning holding turbo build against it is useless, and combining its dash ability with the underworld biome dashes allows for insane amounts of movement. This item is super fun as it is, but I expect it's probably going to be nerfed in the coming days, so be sure to try it out before that happens. We also got another collab item as the Saw Collabs Boom Billy weapon is finally here. I personally don't think it really compares to the chainsaw in terms of how useful it is, but these are everywhere and super easy to come by, and act as small little drones that will slowly move towards a targeted player and then explode, so they can be pretty useful for swarming players with. If they don't get stuck behind something and manage to hit their target, they will do a pretty decent amount of damage too. It doesn't stop there with Fortnitemares content though, as possibly one of the biggest surprises this update was something nobody predicted, and that is a collab set with the movie Edward Scissorhands. He comes with a full set of items, including an emote which is actually referencing this scene from the movie. With all the collabs we saw in the key art released before the event, combined with the Disney villains being confirmed back at D23, we were pretty sure we knew everything dropping this Fortnitemares, so this was a really nice extra surprise from Epic. Another nice surprise was the addition of the Battle Pass I mentioned before. This ties into the Lego Fortnite aspect of this Fortnitemares event, with most of the rewards you can earn being Lego build pieces, except for Andy Fangerson. It's cool to see Lego Fortnite receive a ton of love with this update, with split screen finally making its way to the mode now as well. Something a little less in line with the spooky theme, but still pretty sick and new with this update is the launch of the McLaren Senna. We actually got a trailer for this showing off some of the cool body kits based around Marvel characters from this season, which is really sick. The ability to customize cars has really added a whole new dimension to car collabs. As compared to the Ferrari collab way back in chapter 2 where the changes were only temporary, if you own this you can keep it forever as a body kit. The update isn't all great however, as Rocket Racing players learn the mode will no longer be receiving themed updates, likely due to the low player count and staff being stretched between Rocket League and Rocket Racing, making it not exactly viable for Epic to continue devoting attention to. We can expect it to receive small updates here and there, but it looks like all plans for future passes and like large content updates within Rocket Racing are now scrapped for good, which is unfortunate for anyone who invested a ton of time into this mode. This now leaves 2 out of 3 of Epic's Chapter 5 multiverse experiences still receiving consistent content updates. However, it doesn't seem like the other 2 will fall to the same fate as Rocket Racing, as they seem to have much larger communities, and with the Fortnite Festival team being solely focused on that mode, we can assume they aren't stretched quite as thin as Rocket Racing's team was. Back to BR though, and if you remember recently, Epic released Paradigm by accident into the item shop briefly, allowing players to get her that didn't originally earn her in the battle pass.
Changed. We haven't. Whoa, jump scare on the parrot. What?
This was quickly fixed, but rather than taking her away from those who purchased her, they decided to allow them to keep her and provide original owners with an exclusive style instead. This style has now begun rolling out to those who should receive it, so it'll be waiting for you in game next time you log in. We also know that this isn't all for Fortnitemares, as we'll be receiving another update before the end of the season. This update's likely going to add a ton of event files related to the upcoming end of season event codenamed Kiln, but we also expect Epic to have a few more surprises up their sleeve for Fortnitemares, meaning this could potentially end up being objectively the largest Fortnitemares event in terms of content we've had since the launch of the game. With many people expressing disappointment at last year's Halloween event, it looks like Epic took notes and came back at us with an update so packed with stuff that nobody could have expected. It feels like an entire new season, and they aren't even finished yet. Drop a like if you're enjoying this Fortnitemares so far, and don't forget to subscribe with all notifications if you haven't already so you don't miss any future uploads or updates. And remember that I'm an Epic partner and you can support the channel by using code EAY in the shop. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.